What's up everyone, it's Sam from 64 Wheels, back in more diecast, and today we're going to be unboxing 4 2023 Maisto Muscle Machines. So I've been collecting these muscle machines for probably 20 years. They first came out in the very early 2000s. They released a ton of different cars just from all genres of cars and motorsports. They might have released too many because the line kind of went stale. Collectors kind of got tired of them. They sat on pegs. It was discontinued in the mid to late 2000s. And then a couple years ago, maybe a year or two even, they came back. So this time they have different packaging. And I think they have a little bit different spot in the collector realm than they used to have, because they're releasing really nice castings, but I know these aren't for everyone. All the cars feature like a very cartoonish, like tuned look to them. They almost look like the old Rat Fink style, like hot rodded, huge rear ends, kind of small in the front, but they work really well. Like the C10 just looks incredible. Now I know they're not everyone's things because they aren't very realistic, but I collect what I like. So if I see a car on the pegs that I like, I don't care what brand it is. I don't care too much about it. I just know I like it and I want to add it to my collection. So this Old Smokey 49 Ford pickup, this is so cool. This truck in real life is amazing. I think it actually got totaled earlier this year. I think they're rebuilding it or rebuilding a new one. But this is awesome. This is the only like 1/64 scale-ish truck of this that exists. So it's cool to see Muscle Machines getting licensed and doing vehicles like this, because in my opinion, this embodies an actual Hot Wheel. Like this is what a Hot Wheel would look like in real life, but Muscle Machines is doing it, not Hot Wheels, which is weird, but it fits this tuned style. The Audi Quattro, like who would have thought this would look good as like a tuned cartoony car, but it does. Like all of these really grab my eye on the pegs, and I'm like, you know what? I like these. I'm excited to have these. They're going to hold a special spot in my collection because they're not super realistic, but they're not ultra fantasy. They're really in between. So they just make cool display pieces in my opinion. So I've never done an unboxing of these. I'm really excited to do it and bust these open because they have just that unique look to them. And I have not opened one of the newest, like, you know, since they've been re-released, I haven't opened any of them. So these will be my first ones open. So let's get into it. So this first one, that 86 Audi Sport Quattro S1E2. So all the cars come with a base, which is nice. They're really like telling you about it. This line also has chase vehicles, which is cool. The only one I found so far was like a Nomad wagon, I believe. But it had like a crack blister, so I didn't buy it because leave it on the shelf for people who collect those. But you can see here, they do a 1/64th collection, but it says refers to the approximate scale size. Some variations may exist because this is obviously not Hot Wheel scale, right? Like if you take any, like a Hot Wheel, like if you look at the difference, not all Hot Wheels are 1/64 scale, but you can tell that these vehicles are scaled differently than a Matchbox or a Hot Wheels or what other like 1/64 scale, even like Mini GT or something like that. So here is what the packaging looks like. The only thing I don't like about these packages is that they're hard to carry in the store and they're hard to store. Like they don't, like, I don't know. I don't like I like flat packages or ones that you can stack a little easier. Like even the monster truck packaging, these are a pain to carry through the store, but they stack nicely. So I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, but I think the packaging looks good. I think they did a good job on the overall design and stuff. So let's go ahead and open this. I'm trying to think the best way to get it open. It's like two-sided. So let me know in the comments if this is a line you collect or if you want to see more of these after we kind of get this one done, because I will probably buy more of these if they continue to release cool castings like this. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Oh, nice. Okay, so let's look at the base real quick. So it's got a nice Muscle Machines base. Oh, it looks good. I think this is like, it pulls out and it is interchangeable. Oh no, what is that? Oh, cool. All right, let's see. How does that work? So you push it up. Oh, that is awesome. I didn't know it did that. So there you can go, and there you can put the car, and it says Muscle Machines. That is pretty rad. I like that they include these. These are, I'm trying to remember the price. I think they're $4.99, so they are on like the premium scale, but they do have rubber wheels, metal body. They don't have metal chassis, but they have really nice details. So let's go ahead and look at this Audi. That big exhaust, everything looks cartoony. I'm gonna see how it rolls real quick. It doesn't roll bad. It rolls nicely. So look at those huge fog lights on the front of that. Everything is very like exaggerated, but I don't mind it. I think this looks good. It's got those nice 5-spoke white wheels, big rubber tires. See the chassis? And it has a screw base, so you can technically take them apart and customize them if you're into that. But it's got this separate wing up here. I think it's metal. No, that's plastic. But overall, this car looks good. I like it. It's just a weird, kind of that oddball hot rodded design, like that cartoon. He's got the mud flaps and everything. That's cool. I like it. The tampo quality looks pretty nice too. I would say it's more online with like probably like a mainline Hot Wheel quality. Like it's definitely pad printed. They're not like the dot matrix style printer tampos that Hot Wheels premiums have, but I prefer these. I don't care if it has a little bit more of like some, you know, there's like some lines like the Monte Carlo, like it's not the crispest, but I like these tampos much better than those printer style tampos. So I will take these any day. Like, look at the wide body on that thing. Wild. Very cool. I like that. To me, that is a win. And it comes with the little muscle machine stand. That's awesome. Okay. All right, next up. Oh, it's not. The 72 Chevy C10 pickup. Whoop. Look at that. I bust that one open like record time. That was wild. Okay. Look at that. Man, that looks so cool. The chrome, that huge blower and intake. That to me is like, this is kind of like what classic muscle machines look like. Like the first releases were like Chargers and Camaros with huge blown engines. That super hot roddy stance, the side exhaust, almost all of them looked very similar to this. I don't mind them. They have a special place, like I said, in people's collections. But if you collect this entire line, a whole like display of these would look really sick. So there we can see, to me, this one, like that looks like the printer style tampos on this one, where it's like peppered, because that's exactly how Hot Wheels looks. But there, I think, like the side marker light in the 400, that looks like a pad printed tampo. So the front ones are pad printed. It's got the Chevy logo. It's got the gold carburetors on top of the supercharger there. It's got a black supercharger belt, or at least like detail. So I like it. I don't like that peppery style tampos. I hate those. I wish everyone would do away with them. But the Chevrolet on the tailgate doesn't look too bad. Taillights look good. Man, the paint looks really nice. The paint quality is nice and smooth. There's not a ton of hiccups in it. There's a little bit right by the hood where the grill meets. It's probably from the paint being wet and then still assembling it. But overall, this looks nice. Doesn't that look rad? Man, that will photograph so well. Like, that will just look really good in your collection. All right, let's see if I can do this again. So you push this out, then you pull it forward like that and kind of snap it into place. Put the truck on it. Man, that looks cool. I like those little displays. It's a nice touch. I will say Muscle Machines got that right. I think that's a very nice touch. So, all right, the Old Smokey. I'm so excited to open this one. Like I said, I'm picking this one. Even just seeing it through the package, I'm like, this has to be on my top 10 this year. Just because I think this line is underappreciated by a lot of collectors, and this is an excellent release. Look at that. Look at the tampos on that sucker. That turbo engine. I think it's a diesel, right? In real life. Yeah, Dynamite diesel. Toyos. They have nice licensing. I'll say that. Garrett turbochargers. The Toyo, they have the Gran Turismo licensing as well on it. Chuckles Garage. I think that's his Instagram name. I saw this truck in real life in 2017 or 2018 at SEMA, and it was incredible. I'll try to overlay some pictures of it if I can hunt them down, but this truck is just absolutely wild. They did a really nice job on like some of the patina. I know it's not perfect, but I think there's enough detail on here that I'm happy with it. Like, look at the roll cage out back, the engine detail, just a really solid release. So cool. And they did everything, like those wheels match it. Like, there's different wheels on all of these, and that's what I like about that. They have a lot of variety. Like, not even Hot Wheels does that to their premiums. So this is a killer release. Man, I really like this truck. Sadly, this truck, if you follow him on social media, the truck, I think it was doing a Pikes Peak hill climb or some kind of hill climb, and it went off the side, or they had a wreck in it, and I believe it's totaled, but I think they're going to either rebuild it or build a new one. But this is just incredible. I really like this car. And for $5, you get all this for $5. Like, to me, this beats a lot of other things on the market, at least retail wise, for $5. Man, that's awesome. I really, really like that. All right, last up, the Ford Mustang RTR-X. So Hot Wheels did a variation of this car in the mainline, 2020? I think maybe 2021. I can't remember. It's been a few years. I really liked it, but the thing it was lacking. Oh, look at that chassis detail. I like that. Okay. One of the things Hot Wheels was lacking was these individual throttle bodies actually sticking out of the hood, which Muscle Machines have made that. So this is really, really cool. So it has the green fog lights, that RTR in the front bumper, or the lip. It's got the Fun Haver tampos on the windows, the RTR. So to me, one of the coolest things about this car in real life is those individual throttle bodies sticking out of the hood. When Hot Wheels release it, they just put, it just looks like this. Like, there's tampos on the hood, and then when you slip it sideways, it's just flat. So they've added that extra detail. I really like the wheels. The wheels look good. It's got all like the same kind of striping tampos on it that it should have. So I can't remember. To me, the green on the hood might be a little off, but I thought it was the lime green with the rest of the car, but maybe not. But either way, this is really good. Like, it looks really nice. Taillight tampos, and I like the underbody, like how they detailed the chassis. It's got those side exhaust chrome. Really nice. Again, all these are so nice. And man, that rolls very well. That rolls so nicely. I'm really impressed with these. I am. For the price point and the uniqueness and the detail that you get, I know they're not going to be for everyone, but I am really enjoying these when they're open. They look very nice. So this actually has maybe I might start investing more into this line because I do like the detail. Collectors wise, I don't know what they're going to be valued in the future. The original line of these, they're not hugely valuable, but I think some of these, like when they're releasing different castings, like the Old Smokey and the Quattro, like those are universally liked cars, I think. So they're not just like 69 Chargers or, 70 Camaros or whatever. So I think it might have some long-term collector appeal. We'll just kind of see how it ages. But I'm very impressed with this. This is definitely a collector's piece that I am proud to have in my collection. This is a very nice car. So let me know what you think of these in the comments below. I'm a huge fan of these. I think they look good open. This is like I said, this is the first ones that I've opened of the new re-release of them in the 2020s. So I like them. So let me know what you think of these in the comments. Which one of these is your favorite? I really like this C10, but I'm gonna have to go with the Old Smokey. I just think that is an excellent casting. So I really appreciate you watching. This is Sam, 64 Wheels. Like and subscribe as always. I've got so much content coming. I have like a buildup of 2023 videos that I need to unboxing stuff before I get to 2024. So I'm going to make just a ton of videos and then try to trickle them out here in the month of January and then try to get on the 2024 releases. So cool. Well, I appreciate you watching and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.